and that's Black Friday 2013. What is going on, guys? It's your man, Mr. Z, and I'm here to talk about my Black Friday pickups for you guys. Now, I planned ahead for Black Friday, because let me tell you, my biggest regret of last year is not taking Black Friday as seriously as I should have. I only got like 5 movies for hilariously low prices, and I knew that I could have divulged a bit more, and this year I did just that, buying 23 movies for my expanding Blu-ray collection, and I thought that I would share those with you lovely people. Now, I'm going to be dividing this video into the stores, and the stores that I went to were Best Buy, Target, Walmart, and K-Mart. How many Blu-rays did I get in K-Mart? 0, because K-Mart's definition of a good deal is marking it down $2, and okay, guys, I'm going to start off with the Best Buy Blu-ray haul. This is the first place I went, and Best Buy is amazing. They are so organized. You get your Blu-rays. People were actually polite there at my Best Buy, and then I go to Target and Walmart, and everyone's just doing whatever they're doing. But Best Buy is the place. Things were so organized. They had great deals. I got so many Blu-rays there, and I thought I'd share some of those with you guys. Now, I'm going to talk a little about each and every one of these movies. I'll tell you the prices and what my opinions of them are and if I've seen it or not. First movie up is X-Men. Now, I have seen this movie. Who hasn't seen X-Men? This was on sale for $4. $4. They had a $4 bin. I was just going through all of them. I picked out a lot of movies from that bin. But I was like, yes! I actually found one of the X-Men's just without the slipcover. And I picked it up. And then I looked a little more through the bin, and I found one with a slipcover. I don't know. The thing to me about slipcovers is I actually like them. It makes it feel like the case is just a bit more safer from being scratched up and messed up and all. So yeah, that's X-Men. Next movie up I got was Unknown. This was also for $4. I've also seen this movie. Now, this movie's not great. It is, it's a solid thriller. This is Liam Neeson still taking advantage of his Taken fame, trying to do a little bit more action thrillers like he did with The Grey, Unknown. You know, people tried to take advantage of his Taken fame, and this is one of the results of that. And it's a good movie. It's not great, but it is good. Next movie up is Rise of the Planet of the Apes. At other places, this movie can go anywhere from $15 to $25 normal price. Okay, and I found this for $4, and I was so tempted to get it on many occasions, whether I went to Target, Second and Charles, or even Walmart, but I waited out, and I am surely glad that I did. Next up is 42, a relatively new release. And those relatively new releases did get a price of $7.99, which is pretty good, I'm not going to lie. This, along with Pacific Rim, The Conjuring, The Heat, I remember was there. Prometheus was there too, Cowboys and Aliens, stuff like that. Relatively new movies. And 42 is a great sports film. Personally, one of the best that I've seen. Not the best, but definitely one of them. Great sports movie. I definitely recommend you see it. Next up is a movie that I haven't seen in a long time, years actually, but I got it just to say, hell, why not? $4. The Terminator. I have not seen that movie in quite some time, but it's very vague in my memory, but I'm sure that will be a great watch. While we're still on Schwarzenegger, might as well move on to Predator. Now, hate on me if you want. I have not seen Predator. I've seen Predator 2 and Predators, but I have not seen the original Predator. I'm looking forward to it. I got this for, again, $4 in that bin. I found it lying around in there, so I'm definitely looking forward to Predator. Next up is a John Woo movie, which, when it comes to John Woo, overall, he's a hit-or-miss guy. But when it comes to action, I don't think he really disappoints. It's just the things that surround the action that really disappoint, like in Face Off and Mission Impossible 2. But anyways, I have not seen Broken Arrow. I really do want to see Broken Arrow. I mean, John Woo, again, when it comes to action, I trust him. I know he can do a good job. He's capable of doing a good job. It's just the stuff surrounding the action scenes I'm a little bit worried about. Got this for $4 again. Next up is a movie franchise that I'm actually trying to expand on. I have on DVD. I only have 2 of the movies on Blu-ray, but that is the Fast and the Furious, the first one. I have 2 and 5 on Blu-ray. But I got this for, I think it was $7 at Best Buy. I always planned on getting the Fast and Furious franchise on Blu-ray. I just think now is the time, now it's Black Friday, that I made that conversion to Blu-ray. I did save the best for last while I'm still talking about Best Buy, and that is the Steelbooks. Now, the Steelbook selection for Best Buy was nothing short of breathtaking. But anyways, I did get a couple of Steelbooks. I had to divulge my Steelbook obsession that I'm starting to grow. And the first movie that I got, just because of the cover, I already have this movie on Blu-ray, but I'm going to sell that movie because of this. Just look at the fucking cover of Terminator 2 Judgment Day. Look at that shit, man. Look at what part of this Steelbook does not say buy me right now? You feel like a badass just holding it, man. It's just Terminator 2, again, one of the best action movies ever made. I shouldn't really need to say that. I think that's common sense by now, but hey, Terminator 2 Steelbook, man. This thing looks so badass. And I think I got this for $12. I think it was 12 or 13, one of those two. Next up on the Best Buy Blu-ray list is a little film that I've been meaning to get for a while. But I did wait to see if they had it, and lucky enough for me they did, and that is Scarface on Blu-ray, the limited edition Steelbook. I have not seen Scarface. I remember seeing portions of it. I've seen the Say Hello to My Little Friend scene when I was a little kid, but I've not seen the movie as a whole, and I'm definitely looking forward to that. This was actually $10, I believe, $10, and that is a damn good price, and I really appreciate that. These next movies, as I was talking about before with the Fast and Furious franchise, I do want to grow upon my Fast and Furious franchise for Blu-ray, and as far as Steelbooks go, I only want to get the films that I absolutely just adore on Blu-ray. Now, the fourth movie, in my opinion, does not exist. That movie did not happen, does not exist. It's a terrible movie. But every other movie is good. And now that I got the first one, I decided to also get 2 and 3. Too Fast, Too Furious. All I gotta say about this movie is this movie is the most underrated of the Fast and Furious franchise, and alongside Die Hard 2, one of the most underrated action sequels of all time. The thing was about this movie, people were not prepared for this movie. I'm going to tell you that right now, and I'm going to tell you why people hate this movie so much if you've never understood why. Here's the thing about the first Fast and Furious. The first Fast and Furious was a serious film. Whether you like it or not, it was a serious film. It had serious tones. It was a serious movie. It had the street racing vibe to it, a serious street racing vibe, but it was still serious. When the sequel came, people were again expecting a serious street racing movie. That is not what they got. That is not what was made. What was made was a fun summer movie with mindless entertainment and street racing. And I love that, and I appreciate it for what it is, a good time. But people, when they saw it, they could not appreciate it for what it was, and they just shat all over this movie. And I love this movie. This movie's such a fun movie. Easily one of the most underrated of the franchise, and easily one of the most underrated sequels of all time. Next up, we got Tokyo Drift, and in my opinion, this is the best of the Fast and Furious franchise for many reasons. I might put a full review up for it later. Now, like, this and Too Fast, Too Furious was $12 for the Steelbook. I'm sorry, $14 for the Steelbook. I'm sorry. In Best Buy, they actually had regular versions of the Fast and Furious franchise just sitting there for $8. I was just like, hell, I'm starting to get into steelbooks, my obsession with them. So let's get down to it. And I was just like, start growing upon my steelbook collection. But I do really love Tokyo Drift. It's the thing about this movie. It was such a small. It's what it meant to be. Was a small kind of branch off the main storyline, kind of a side story, main story. The acting, okay, it may not be great from Lucas Black, but it is entertaining and it does provide some great entertainment. And I did really like the story. I really did. That's just me. And I thought this movie was too short. This movie could have been expanded upon so much more. Like the story with all these characters and how Lucas Black's character, Sean, he's starting to grow into this new society that he's thrown into. I really dug that. But it's only an hour and a half and it really sucks. And I wish that it could have been longer. But anyways, those were my Best Buy Blu-rays. Great. So I definitely recommend, if you guys ever plan on going to Black Friday, please make Best Buy your first stop because you will not be disappointed.